Hi, my name is Mark.
Hello.
So this is going to be kind of a different video. For those who are not aware, I started out as a bass player.
Oh, what a loser!
And even though I mainly focus on guitar now, it's not like I've completely abandoned bass, or like I don't really practice it anymore. Sure, I may not really practice it as much as I did before, or as much as I want to, but I still try to keep a little bit on my chops on.
Good for you.
And not only does that involve practicing, but it also involves being aware of newer players and being tuned to bass-related content. I know I was watching a video by Scott from Scott's Bass Lessons, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, this is a really cool concept. And since Scott has a bass channel, all of the guitar players that I usually teach that could really learn something from this and try to implement some new ideas are not going to be able to because they're not subscribed to his channel because, oh, it's about bass and who cares about bass players and Glenn Fricker and all of that thing. So I decided I would take Scott's idea, reform it a little bit for guitar players, try to share my take on it, and ultimately give Scott more subscribers. I know, it's not like a channel with under 200 subs is going to get Scott a number of subscribers, or that I'm stealing his content or anything. I'm the one telling you right now, stop this video, open a new tab, and go subscribe to Scott's channel. Come on, the link is in the description. I'll give you a moment right now, come on. Go down there to the description below, subscribe to Scott's channel, perhaps leave a like on that video, or perhaps even leave a comment telling me that I brought you there, and then return to this video. Again, even if you're a guitar player and not a bass player, there's a ton of things that you can learn not only from Scott, but from the awesome bass players that he has on his channel. So yeah, come on, go down there. I'll just keep waiting here. Okay, are we done now? Before we get into it, I just want to say please subscribe to my channel and turn on all the notifications. YouTube's been acting a little bit weird lately. Even if you subscribe to a channel, that channel's videos may really not show up in your subscription box. And even if you ring the little bell notification thingy below, you still really may not be notified of that channel's content.
I can't take it anymore! I just want to die!
To make sure you're tuned to my content and the content of your favorite creators, you really gotta turn on all the notifications. Not just occasional notifications, which are set as the default, you really gotta turn on all the notifications. And hey, even if you don't care for none of that, stay tuned till the end of the video. I have a giveaway you might be interested in. It involves subscribing to my channel, and perhaps turning on the notifications and following me on social media, we'll see.
Hell yeah.
And while you're down there, please consider leaving a like, and perhaps checking out some of my other videos after this one.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Perhaps you'd like to check out, learn one riff, and learn all of the picking techniques, and perhaps get a girlfriend? Or even maybe, if you're playing guitar and you're not doing this, you're probably playing guitar wrong? And lastly but not leastly, what about how to get effects from your guitar without really having effects pedals? Again, all of those videos will be on the description below, on the card section right there, and on the annotations of the end screen. So please, stay tuned.
Do it!
Okay, so I guess now we can get straight into it. Okay, so Scott was basically saying, let's say that you're playing over a chord progression in D minor, for instance, like. Now let's say that you have a lick like. Okay, simple lick, just pentatonic. If you want to play it in the box position. And Scott was basically saying, if you're going to play it over that chord progression, you'd probably start on the downbeat. You'd probably start on the downbeat of the one, like. And what Scott said was, okay, if you're playing that, that's fine. If it sounds good to you. But what about trying to play that lick, but instead of starting on the 1, starting on the 2, as in like this. It gives you a completely different vibe, right? Since all of those notes are around the D minor tonality, which our chord progression is around kind of more D harmonic minor, but still it's D minor.
The saddest of all keys.
Not starting on the 1 gives you a completely different vibe. And you can start practicing this with all of your licks. Check it out, for instance, if you try it on the 3rd beat. Really cool, right? It's the same 4 chords. And it's the same lick. But where you place that lick makes it completely different. If you want to get real crazy, check out what happens when you play it on the 4th beat. Again, really cool, right? It already starts completely different than playing it on the first beat. And if you try and do this with as many licks as you can, you'll start to get a really different vocabulary. Even when you're trying to improvise, you're thinking about the chord changes and you're like, okay, I'm playing over A minor, let's say A minor, and you're like... And your first instance is to start on the 1, like... And even though this is something that's super easy, and even though we haven't really thought about doing it before, or maybe we haven't really spent time to do it, it's one of those moments where you kind of get that Morpheus vibe, and you're like,
well, what if I told you that you don't really need to learn your licks? You just need to know how to really play them efficiently.
Not only is it a great practice tool, not only is it a great improvisation tool, but it is also a great songwriting tool. So please try to do this yourself with your own licks, with your own chord progressions and song ideas. And again, don't forget to subscribe to Scott's channel, or maybe leave a like on that video or leave a comment. Go support the guy. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you in any way possible. And if it was, please leave me a comment below. Do you have anything to add to this discussion? Are there any other tricks like this one that you perhaps would like to share? Do you have any suggestions for videos or what kind of videos I should make? Don't forget, leave it in the comment section below.
Of course, but maybe.
As always, I'm giving away free one-on-one Skype lessons, and anyone can enter.
I like where this is going.
But they are limited though, so you gotta be fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And all you have to do to win one free Skype lesson and discounts on future lessons is to subscribe to my channel, turn on all the notifications, follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page, and then DM me on one of those social media with screenshots proving that you did everything mentioned before. And yeah, I guess that's it. Again, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and Scott's channel. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and turning on all the notifications. Maybe check out some of my other videos. Again, they're in the cards and on the annotations of the end screen, which will probably show up in like 5 seconds or something. Again, thank you so very much for watching, and cheers!